ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. 69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Viking 18. Viking 18.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Steady.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Let's go now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the left side into the hands of Adunze. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. 19, 79 Broncos. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready,
They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Ready. 6, drag him, 60.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Elijah Arroyo from 10 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Luke now for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 107 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. That's some good hard running there as he pushes way forward for about 5. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Here we go, here we go. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Touchdown Bears! Pierce, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shifts by him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Right back to him on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Take go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They come up now on 2nd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Oh, my goodness. How about this start to a season? I mean, it doesn't get much better. 2 touchdowns, remember, last week in the opener. 3 more here. This is some kind of pace to put yourself on.
Are we going to go ahead and look ahead and say 4 next week? Is that too much to ask for? That's what he's dreaming about right now. That's what his team's thinking about. But, boy, what a start for him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
18, let's go. 60,
He's back to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
ready.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Nice. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Back to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now, has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
On the set.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Go. Gravity Lions. Ready.
They'll try and run for it. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's